Hey Chris, Mohammed here from Facebook. In this video, I'm going to go over a couple of things that you can start doing for free to help positively impact your business and bring more customers in, as we discussed in Facebook. So yeah, hopefully by the end of this video, you get something out of it and you can start implementing the strategies yourself. All I ask that you leave me a one-liner feedback. Let me know if the video was helpful. All right, so without further ado, let's jump into the video. Three things I'll be focusing on today, Chris, are content, backlinks, and citations. Content is pretty self-explanatory. Backlinks and citations, if you never heard of them, that's okay. We'll be going over each of these as we move along the video. And if you did hear about it, that's great. Okay. As you could see, I have your website pulled up. A really nice looking website, man. The color and everything flows properly. And I really like this call to action button, schedule a VIP tour. And I saw that you have another one. And you have the Instagram feed that shows all the people that attended your venues. Definitely selling factors to customers, and you have socials and whatnot. So that's definitely great. All right. So as promised, that I'll be going definitely not just the front end, but the back end of the website, right? And then I'll be comparing your website to your top competitors. Coming to my very first point regarding content, Google released the fact that their algorithms, excuse me, when scrubbing pages, they look for at least minimum of 1,500 words. Okay, so you want to ensure that you're meeting at least that 1,500 word mark. Okay, having enough content on the page, it allows you to stuff the keywords, okay, buyer intent keywords that you want to be found for. And what I mean by buyer intent keywords, for example, if I want to buy a Rolex Daytona, right, and you want to sell your Rolex Daytona, you obviously want to show up in, let's say, whether eBay or Facebook Marketplace. So you optimize your listing, you take good pictures and whatnot, right? So you want to be shown at the top of the search results. Same logic here, okay? So I looked up the amount of content you have. You have about 441 words on your homepage, okay? So that's definitely something that you want to up, okay? All right, so let's look into your top competitors and see what they're doing. So similarly, when I mentioned buyer intent keywords, just like I said, well, like Daytona or like Dayjust, whatever, right? So your business is wedding venues, right? So when people are looking for wedding venues, you want to be shown up on the top results of Google, okay? Whether it's the homepage or on the Google Maps, okay? There's a funny saying that, if you want to hide a dead body, put it on the second page of Google, okay? And it's true, right? Like nobody really goes to the second page to search for items, and definitely not third page, okay? So I did the same thing, wedding venues in Jacksonville, Florida. As you can see, there's a lot of directories that are showing up, okay? Joseph Harden, Wedding Wire, The Knot, right? So these are all directories, just like Yelp, Angie's List, etc. One thing to note that Google actually prioritizes business over directories, okay? So yeah, if you have your business and your website properly set up, you will be prioritized over these directories. So to look for your true competitor, I went to Google Maps to see who's ranking on the top 3 at least, right? Because when we're looking for, let's say, restaurants or whatnot, we do not go past the top 3. When we are ranking on Google Maps, okay, they're grabbing about 60 to 70% of the clicks, or getting the visits from the customers. And if you're ranking on the Google homepage, they're grabbing about 40 to 50% of the traffic. Okay, it depends on the business or whatnot, right? Yeah, so these guys over here are your top competitor, the River Club. Okay, I pulled their website up. I looked at the word counter for them. They have 602 words, so little over yours, not a huge deal. Okay, you could easily beat them with content. All right, now let's move on to my second topic, which was backlinks. So before I go to backlinks, let me show you the overview of how your website is performing. all together, okay? And then this will flow to the backlinks. As you could see over here, backlinks are showing up, okay? Altogether, you have an authority score of 8, okay? That's relatively low. You are getting organic search traffic, about 109 clicks, okay? And let's see, 1 month, okay? Yeah, about like 100 or so, 109, 110 clicks you're getting roughly a month, okay? Let's look at your top competitor. They're getting about almost 2,500 or 2,600 clicks and visits to their site, okay? Remember, content, you could easily beat them with that, okay? Now, they're getting about 1,400, they have about 1,400 backlinks, okay? Whereas you have only 45, okay? Now, to explain what backlinks are basically just one site pointing to another site, right? You might have seen hyperlinks on blogs and articles. Once you click on them, it takes you to another page, right? It's like a popularity contest. A business website with more sites pointing to them seems more relevant and popular to Google and starts ranking that site, okay? So if you have, let's say, other wedding venue blogs and such, right? They're talking about you, they're writing articles, and they have hyperlinks, right? That's pointing to your website, that will work as a backlink. Not all backlinks are created equal. Okay, you could literally, if you hire somebody from offshore or whatnot, right? So they'll be like, yeah, I will give you 1,000 backlinks in a month. Yes, they could do that, but you could also be penalized if you use the wrong backlinks. Okay, what I mean by that, you run a wedding venue business, you don't want to get backlinks from a gaming site. Okay, does that make sense? Right, so you definitely want backlinks coming to you, pointing to you from actual, blogs and other websites that talk only about wedding venues. Okay, so let's look through your backlinks. Okay, events, wedding. All right, so a little spammy over here. Okay, so that's definitely something that you want to focus on. And then your competitors, they have about 1,400. And this tool that I'm using, SEMrush, this allows us to see all of the, backend scene and whatnot. And then it allows us to also get backlinks from the website that your competitors are getting backlinks from, right? Like we could reach out to, let's say, like this website over here. And if this is a good website, then we'll reach out to them and get backlinks, okay? All right, so that's the second factor that decides where you rank. Let's see, let's go back. Overview. Okay, you're ranking about 135 keywords, and your competitor are being found for, hold on, let me go back, about 553. Okay, so let's look at their keywords. Okay, the River Club Jacksonville. Now, these are very direct. You want to be found for, let's say, wedding venues near Jacksonville. Okay, this is what that's giving them tons of power. Okay, they're in, let's say, about, I would probably say about 5 or 6 position in Google, and definitely number 1 in Google Maps, right? So they're grabbing a lot of traffic there. KD is keyword difficulty, how difficult it is to grab that keyword and to be in position of number 1. Like over here, as you can see, they're number 1 for this keyword, the River Club Jacksonville, Florida. Wedding venues in Jacksonville, 36. Definitely, I mean, it's not hard, but as you can see, it says possible, right? Definitely able to grab that as well. Wedding venues, North Florida. So yeah, so that was keywords, backlinks for you, and content. Last thing I want to talk about are citations. So citations are basically all of the places your Google business profile information shows up on. Okay, these places can be directories, blogs, articles, right? So those are all your address. Like for citations will be, let's say, your website name, your business phone number, business address, all of the places that you're mentioning your business. Okay, so that decides where you rank in Google Maps. Okay, so obviously content backlinks, they play a role in the homepage of Google, and in the Google Maps, okay, citations play a huge role. Yeah, so as you can see, just optimizing these few things, right? It takes time, right? So you have to be realistic with that. It definitely takes a little bit of time, a little bit of work. But if you optimize those three things, again, content, backlinks, and citations, you'll be up and, competing with these guys in no time. All right. Don't want to make this video too long, man. All right. If you have any question, feel free to let me know. All right. I'm always a message away. Talk to you soon. Bye.